I've always been interested in the human body and its potential, and especially the healing potential that the body has. And growing up with Ayurvedic medicine and natural remedies, it really drew me to naturopathy and wanting to help people find that potential within themselves.
I graduated from the Boucher Institute of Naturopathic Medicine in 2007. So for about 5 years now I've been a naturopathic doctor. And one of the biggest triggers for me was definitely my parents. My mom specifically was always getting us to eat healthy, and so we were raised in definitely an environment that supported that.
About the beginning of this year, I hyperextended my knee really badly, and it was the point where the next few days I couldn't even walk. I was just laying in bed all day in excruciating pain. Actually, I went to see a friend of mine who's a physiotherapist, and he pretty much said I needed surgery. And that was pretty devastating to hear, just because I'm really active. I love going into I love all activities. I love playing all sorts of different sports, and I knew this was going to hinder that. I knew I didn't want to be out for 8 months doing rehab. I wanted to be out and doing activities, and so after my first treatment with Nicholas, my knee felt amazing.
I've been coming to Divine Elements for just over 2 years now. I was having a lot of problems with my nutrition and digestion and my energy levels. I just wasn't feeling very good. It took a lot of hard work, but I felt amazing. I was able to digest a lot of foods better. My eczema went away, and my overall energy level just shot right up, and I felt fantastic.
Definitely in our modern age, food has become a big issue for a lot of people. So how we digest, assimilate, absorb nutrients is a very common concern for a lot of people. So it's usually what I'd say that's one of the major things that draws people into our clinic. From there, we definitely find a lot more information about the individual. So maybe chronic injuries, which is maybe where my passion is more lying. Chronic illness, which people may have been suffering for many years and trying out different routes of medicine, and maybe not quite coming to a place where they're feeling settled and healed in their body. So we modify treatments. We work with the Western medical system as much as we can to incorporate a holistic approach to how we heal.
What makes us unique is that we're able to use the Ayurvedic approach and all the other tools we have to really look at the person as an individual and to see what their constitution is, and also use our own personal experience with our practices to see what needs to be done to help that person heal.
Our modalities are quite varied, especially in the scope of naturopathic medicine. Specifically in this clinic, we focus a lot on intravenous injections and vitamin drips. We do a lot of something called neuroprolotherapy, which is a pain treatment technique involving multiple superficial injections, much like acupuncture, but with a solution. We also do something called neural therapy, which is very similar to neuroprolotherapy, again for pain treatments, for endocrine dysfunction, for organ regulation. So that's more of my passion for the treatment, is getting to bring in these tools that we can see some profound effects from treating the root cause of why things are coming up. So a big core of our principle is always to work on nutritional and lifestyle factors first, then addressing stress components and how we relate to stress, and then tying that together with these more practical application treatments to trigger the body's innate healing response.
I started for my son. He came down with allergies to peanuts, and I brought him here first. I'd never been to a naturopath before. And on my way out for the third session, I realized, why aren't I going? Because I was pregnant with my third child within 5 years, and I was feeling horrible and depleted. And I thought maybe a naturopath could help me instead of just my son. I came here and got the IV therapy, and immediately within probably a week or two I was feeling better. I had more energy. I was able to get through my day with my 2 boys at the time and being pregnant.
It's that connection that I have and can make with the individual, and really, like I said before, is helping them find their potential because we all have it within us, but being able to guide them and teach them and then have them go out there on their own and be able to heal themselves afterwards is what really motivates me.
So I think what really motivates me to come to work every day is seeing the inspiration on people's faces when they start to incorporate some of the things we're suggesting. And then, of course, whenever we're doing any treatments, to be able to see an immediate effect, especially using neuroprolotherapy for these chronic pain issues that people have been suffering with for a long time. That definitely gets me excited because I know this medicine is working and the way we're applying it is really helping people. So that's by far the most exciting thing about coming to work every day.
Would I recommend Divine Elements to other people? Absolutely. I think if you are experiencing any sort of discomfort or just low energy levels, or if there's anything bothering you, really, I suggest you come here immediately.